you for joining us. Today, we're going to talk about self regulation. I know you're probably thinking, what does that mean? Well, I'll tell you. Self regulation is when you have control over your body and your emotion. And today, we're going to talk about just that, how we can gain control over our emotions. I'm going to show you a chart. This chart is what we call the zones of regulation. As you can see, the zones of regulation has 4 colors. We're going to start with the first color. The first color is right here in the blue zone. In the blue zone, we feel sad. We feel tired. We're sick. We're moving a little slow. And sometimes some of us are just bored. Those emotions are in the blue zone. Now let's move to the next. We're going to go to the green zone. In the green zone, there are different emotions that we're going through, and we're going to discuss those. So in the green zone, you feel happy. You're calm. You are focused on what you have to do, whether it's achieving a goal, getting your assignments done. You are totally focused in the green zone. You're also ready to learn. So how many of you are in the green zone? Let's move to the next. We have the next one is called the yellow zone. In the yellow zone, these are different emotions. Very different from the blue and definitely different from the green. So in the yellow zone, you are feeling frustrated. You're worried. You are feeling silly and wiggly and maybe even excited when you're in the yellow zone. There's another emotion that falls under the yellow zone, and that is the loss of some control. Not all, but just a little bit of control. You're kind of losing it, right? That's in the yellow zone. And those emotions can also be regulated once you have the tools that I'm going to show you. The last one is our red zone. We're here. The red zone is when we are so out of control. We are throwing things and hitting things and maybe even people because we are in the red zone. We are angry, mad. We are terrified. We are so upset in the red zone that we have totally lost control. Now, when you get in this red zone, you have to know, how can I calm myself down so that I can get back into a safe zone? All right? So I'm going to give you some scenarios, and I'll put our zones to the side. And I want you to tell me, what zone are you in once I share these scenarios? All right, here we are. You found out that your mom won the lottery. What zone are you going to be in? Red, yellow, green, or blue? I know. I am going to be excited. I am going to be excited. That is going to be my emotion. If I won the lottery, I will be in the yellow zone. I'm going to be excited. Here's another scenario. You are listening to a teacher give instructions. Now, what zone will you be in if your teacher is giving you instructions? And there's no right or wrong answer, because guess what? Sometimes you could be in the blue zone where you're calm and you're ready to receive the instructions and ready to learn. But maybe some other times you're just not in the mood. Maybe you didn't get a good night's rest the night before. Maybe you didn't even have breakfast that morning. So in that case, let's just say you're not really focused. So I'm going to say you might be in the yellow zone, right? You might be feeling a little silly, a little wiggly. We don't know. It's all on what you are going through. So in that case, you have to decide, what zone am I in? Here's another scenario. You are home with nothing to do. Nothing. What zone are you in? Are you bored? If you have nothing to do? If you're bored, then you will probably be in the blue zone. And we can go on and on with other scenarios, but I just wanted to show you that these are some of the scenarios that you can experience and then identify what zone you're in. So, as we wrap up, we're going to talk about one last thing. The zone check-in. Zones check-in is two statements. Here are the two. The first statement is, I feel blank. Add your emotion. Okay? Here's the example. I feel excited. All right? Second statement. I'm in the blank zone. What zone are you in? Well, I said I'm feeling excited, so that means I am in the yellow zone. Okay? So I want you to practice these things as you're moving throughout your day, and I want you to tell yourself those two statements. I feel, and I'm in the blank zone. So identify how you feel, which is your emotion, and then I want you to tell yourself what zone you're in. And the last thing is your toolbox. You're going to need to have a toolbox that you can create with some really nice fidget toys that can help calm you down. A lot of people know what this is, the little fidget here. Mine lights up. I can make it go slow. I can speed it up. And the best part, it spins. This is a cool tool to use when you're feeling anxious or some other emotions that you're challenged with. A nice little fidget spinner can do the job. And sometimes it makes people focus right before the exam that you have to take, or maybe during the exam. But you have to be careful with things like this because it could be distracting to other students. And you don't want to do that, or other people. Okay? Another tool that I have in my toolbox is a nice little squishy ball. You can squeeze it. I have one in my car when I'm driving. Sometimes if I'm in traffic, I just pick up my ball and I'll just squeeze it if I'm sitting at the light. It's different colors. The texture is, this one is soft. It's like rubbery. And you can squeeze it to calm yourself down. And then I have, this is hard. The texture is hard, but I like the way it feels. I can put my fingers in it. I'll show you. And this could be relaxing to others. Just feeling the texture, being able to fulfill that sensory need. And that's all that these items and tools are used for. Just the sensory item, just to calm you down. Have my little puppy here. I like to read the word love. We all need that. And he's nice and smooth and soft. And this can be a calming tool as well. So what I want you to do, find yourself a toolbox. It could be a shoebox. It could be a bag. If you don't have a box, that's okay. You can use a plastic bag or a shoebox again. But something that you want to keep all of your sensory tools in to help you control and manage your emotions. Let's see, do I have any others? I think I've introduced you to a few of my sensory items here, but let's do that. Go around your house, see if you can find something, and just put a few items in. And whenever you're in those zones that you feel out of control, because we don't want those emotions, whenever you're feeling those, go to your sensory box. See what you can touch that may calm you down. On our next video, I'm going to show you some things that you may not need to use the toolbox, but you're actually going to use your body. So you're going to use some techniques of breathing, stretching, and using balance to help you self-regulate whenever you're feeling those emotions. So I want to thank you for joining. I hope you have a great day. See you next time.